80s rock. Everybody wants you. Oh no, did they get some of that? I hope so.
You said you hope so?
I hope so, why not? Like it wasn't good? I mean, come on. Thank you, Luke. Oh, I forgot. That's right. We don't get a shot. Oh, I've got it. Hello, Kathy. Yeah, a little muggy. That's one thing that will not change soon. Hey, Harmony, what's going on? Happy Thursday. Baby Friday. Okay, I cannot find my daytime highs. This is very strange. What did the son charge the dad to fix his roof? Nothing was on the house. Excellent. There it is. There it is. Hey, Anthony, what's going on? It's a pretty good one, actually. Although, I will have to say that be ready for some good laughs on Sunday. Good evening, Thursday night. Bill Taylor here, Ken's 5 Digital Center, and proudly displaying my chicken on a stick t-shirt. I won this at the Ken's 5 Fiesta Luncheon when I correctly answered, what does El Rey Feo mean? The Ugly King. Winner, winner, chicken on a stick shirt. Dinner. Yeah, so Luke is now jonesing for some chicken on a stick with the jalapeno. And that cutlet's just got to be, just right. It's juicy already.
Or some corn in a cup.
Corn in a cup. At Cornival?
Bro.
Was that top shelf or what?
So good.
It was so delicious. My man. Juan Carlos. First stop every year.
It was spicy too.
Yeah, it was spicy.
Yeah.
It'll get you. Not like the Four Horsemen.
Oh, nothing is everything.
If you guys want to see some quality TV, I'm talking about some great television. Where can people find Grub and Flub?
The best way is probably YouTube.
All right, YouTube, and they just put in Ken's 5 Grub or Flub?
Yeah.
Okay, Ken's 5 Grub or Flub. It's the eating challenge segment from our good friend and digital ninja, Luke Whitney. It's good stuff. His first one, out of the gate, he goes right after the Four Horsemen. I'll tell you what, I respect that, man. You went right for the gusto. That's the hottest meal in town. I don't think anybody's got something hotter.
Started with a bang.
Yeah, the Four Horsemen at Chunky's, Callahan, not far from 410. Yeah, so Harmony, on Father's Day, I'm doing the welcome on Sunday morning at our church, Gateway Fellowship. If anybody would like to join us, you're always welcome. Gateway Fellowship Church, 9, 10:45, 12:30. But here's the thing. On Father's Day morning, I've got to do dad jokes. It's Dad's Day. It's the day of dad jokes. All right, so 97. Look at the highs down at Pearsall and Cotulla. They hit 105 each. 104 Carrizo Springs and Del Rio. Wow. Another one. Why do sons love Father's Day so much? Because it's always on Sunday. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. So our 97, a little above average. We should be stopping at 92. 101 from 1998 stays in place. It was close. It was close. All right, so ozone action day again today, but air quality stayed pretty good. No ozone action day for tomorrow as we keep the air condition moderate on our air quality. Same at Houston, which is pretty rare when you have this kind of setup and an ozone action day with the possibility of creating bad ozone, because here's what's happening. When emissions are going out into the daytime heat, we get all that to cook up those what are called VOCs, the volatile organic compounds, cook up in daytime heating. And without a good wind speed, that's one of the differences tomorrow. We'll get a good little wind speed. If the winds are calm or under 5 miles per hour in the afternoon, which was the case today, then a lot of those pollutants just sit stagnant, and bad ozone at the surface. Remember, ozone, good up high, bad nearby. So a good ozone layer protects us, but nearby, it's not something we should be breathing. So that's why we had an ozone action day today. And moving forward, it's going to be hard to see a change in this weather pattern, the high dominating. Now, even though it did not look to dominate much today, you saw clouds. When we are cloud free is when high pressure is really dominating, because it's a sinking air motion. You reduce all kinds of lift in the atmosphere. With warm air aloft, you really inhibit the convective process. So when the warm air is rising, it hits more warm air aloft, not a whole lot happens. And so, when we see those blue skies or maybe just a few scattered clouds, that's when the high is a lot stronger. We had a good amount of cloud cover, especially early today. And that always helps with keeping temperatures below 100 because they get a later start. But underneath this high, it's certainly not a dry air mass. It's a very moist, wet, tropical air mass all week. Through the weekend into next week, dew points are not going to give us a break. We're going to stay in the 70s, which reminds me of Project Cool. Please remember to drop off a box fan, a brand new box fan, to any San Antonio fire station. Spend the $20 to $25 on a brand new box fan, and all you've got to do is drop it off, and we will take it from there. Any San Antonio fire station except the airport location. The airport department cannot take fans. Security issues prevent us from going out to the airport fire station. If you need fans, senior adults 60 plus can swing by the Guadalupe Community Center during regular hours of 8:30 to 5 to pick up fans. That's where they'll be distributed. You can also call 211. That's the United Way helpline. Any questions about the program and who qualifies? All right, let's take a look at the Bay of Campeche. This could be the spot where we see a system develop. It has not developed. There is no tropical low yet. I say yet because there's a 40% chance we see development in the next 5 to 7 days. That's a medium chance from the National Hurricane Center. And that we could see now, what is that a chance of? Not just a tropical system, but a named tropical storm, okay? 40% chance now is a little bit better. Let's take a look and make sure that hasn't changed. 40%, yeah, still 40% as of, when did they update this? 8 p.m. So we'll take a look. They usually do an update at 10. But even if it's not a named storm, it will be a good rain producer. So we look at rain to begin on the coast Monday, push into our area by Tuesday, Wednesday timeframe, and you can see what happens later in the week. As we get to Thursday, Friday, we're looking at close to 5 inches of rain on the Texas coast, pockets of 6 from Port A down to Brownsville, For San Antonio, it looks like we stay under 3 inches of rain, and that's over the course of a week. It would not come in 2 days. I mean, this would be from, say, Wednesday to Sunday. You know, Wednesday, Thursday is going to be the better chances as we get into next week. But remember, it's next week, and a lot can change once we start seeing the high-resolution data. Now, that city, it looks like it needs to come up just a bit, right? Doesn't that look low on there? A little peek behind the curtain for you as I change this background positioning here. You're right here. So let's take a look at position and raise you up. I'll raise you up on eagle's wings. All right, right about there. That looks better, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. All right, that's done. Now your 7-day forecast from a much better and improved skyline, right? Although we don't have the frost tower on that picture. We got to update that picture. 97s to wrap up the week. Father's Day, 98. And you can see the rain chances right now. I'm going with 30%, subject to change. That could quickly jump to 70 or 80% if we see this system develop and move west-northwest, as it could. And as we begin summer, Thursday is the first day of summer. June 20, the summer solstice. Warmest day will be Father's Day, 98. Heat index could go as high as 104 to 105. So if you've got plans, make sure to make water part of them, sunscreen part of them. Make sure you're hydrated this weekend. Hanak, what's going on, man? God bless you. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is well. Terry Bush, Don Bush, shout out. Good to see you, Don. Hope the Bushes are doing well out in shirts tonight. No, it's going to stay awfully humid. Tropical air in place, Anthony. No change in air mass. So you can see that the winds east-southeast. Dew points are expected to stay in the 70s, I'm afraid. So it's not just these numbers. It's also the heat indices. I remember the great Chris Maru, the first time I said the word indices with him as the news anchor on the air. He was so quick and so witty, so funny. And I know a lot of you remember and enjoyed Chris Maru as much as I did. And I said, yeah, so Chris, it's not so much the highs, but all of next week we're going to have to really watch those heat indices. And he goes, whoa, indices, very good word. He said, so if you're at home, does your wife hand you a box of Cleanices? Cleanices. That was a good one, man. I fell off the chair. That was sharp. That was fun. Aurelie says, plans to go see an Astros game in Houston next Saturday. Well, not the 15th, but you're saying the 23rd, would that be? Friday? Yeah. I don't know yet. Sorry. But right now I'd have to say, don't know. But, you know, it is Houston, so there's always a 20% chance of rain in Houston. Isn't that right? Luke Whitney's a Houstonian.
What's up?
There's always a 20% chance of rain in Houston,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Dude, it could hit you and then just leave.
Right.
It would be sunny. Like you could look to the right and it's sunny, look to the left and it's cloudy and pouring rain.
And pouring rain.
Yeah.
I mean, the humidity there gets so high sometimes you snap your fingers and it'll start raining outside.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
And playing like high school football,
Ooh.
oh my gosh.
I don't know how they do it.
Dude,
I don't know how they do it.
like the early part of the season
Yeah.
was the worst.
In September?
Yeah.
Well, August. You started in August, and it's still just brutal.
2 days.
Yeah.
They don't even do 2 days anymore.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's well, you can. It's just
Yeah. It's just the humidity.
22nd. Okay, Adeli. Let's talk about that next week when we start looking at data we can trust a little bit more, put a little more higher confidence in. Medina Lake could use buckets. Absolutely. 19 from dead pool status. Wow, Ken Bishop. Thank you for that. I know the percent full was 2.7 last I saw it. 19 feet from dead pool status. That's so sad. All right, guys, got to go get ready for the 10 p.m. newscast. Love you all. God bless you. Have an awesome Friday. And we'll see you at 10. God bless you.